matchup we have tonight. Smitty, I know you're a big fan of games like this.
I am. Guard play is so incredible right now in the NBA. Both of these teams are loaded in the backcourt. I expect them to trade punches back and forth.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
Simons passes to Sharp. Pass to Graham. Oh, and Towns with the block. Edwards for 3. Drains the triple.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Simons against McDaniels. The drive by Simons. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Back to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And a miss there on the triple.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Well, Smitty, Portland had that streak of 8 straight playoff appearances. Now they've missed out 2 years in a row.
It's a talented BA but frustrated group in Portland. But you know what? They'll be back.
And Portland has possession. Following the score by Minnesota. And Ayton gets it to go.
Moving the ball with conviction. Simons dropping a dime.
Edwards against Thibault. Gobert with a screen on Thibault. Here's Edwards. And that one drops. Edwards got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Towns double team. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just feeding the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days. Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And it's Thibault missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Edwards finds Gobert, and there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thibault. That's his first foul of the game. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Now on the floor for the Timberwolves.
Thibault against Edwards. Out to the wing. Double team on Towns. Back to Edwards. Inside. 5 to shoot. And there's Towns on the assist from Edwards.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Pass to Thibault. Back to Simons. Over McDaniels. And it's Simons missing. And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. Towns goes in. Ayton with the defensive effort. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
He's a long strider with good speed. It's hard to stay with Jeremy Grant in the open floor.
Conley against Simons. Reed for 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Sharp. Floats one up. Some solid defense from Edwards. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Conley. Blocked! Conley against Simons. 27 seconds left in the first. Down low. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
And here's Edwards outside. On target from range. Edwards has got 8.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Anthony Simons out there with Shaden Sharp. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. For 3, Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
What confidence from Mike Conley, even from way, way out. He drains the deep shot like it's nothing.
Pass to Graham. To the inside. Simon's shot is good. Give him 8 points now.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Well, they gave him the nickname Inferno. Anthony Simons can really take over a game.
BA, when he's hot, watch out. Lights out shooting ability, and he can slice up a D with the best of them.
Sinks it from distance. Conley's got 6 here in the quarter.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
And here's Simons outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Conley passes to Reed. Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Mike Conley.
I like when Simons takes charge because when he does, it forces the D to act.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Anderson's checked in for Towns. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Brown, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Milton subbed in for Conley. Reed sets a screen. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And the Blazers making a change here. Brogdon's checked in. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Milton against Brogdon. Milton passes to Gobert. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight to the paint. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Assertive play in the paint from Jeremy Grant, absorbing the foul while shooting.
And some analysts have lamented the quote-unquote protected guys. Every bump, they go to the free throw line. Does that bother you, Smitty?
BA, it would have bothered me more if I had to guard them. The league has made it clear they want the rules evenly applied. Star treatment should not extend to the officiating.
Picked by Gobert. Here's Anderson. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
On the drive, Anderson won't blow by you, but he'll find a way to get his shot.
Grant with a screen on Milton. Brogdon with a nice finish down low.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Brogdon against Milton. Pass to Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. Yet to see a basket. Yep, that one's good.
That's a good job getting inside by Alexander Walker. A high percentage look.
Henderson drives in. And here's Ayton. Back to Henderson. Outside Brogdon. Ayton, a screen on Milton. Pass to Ayton. Henderson with it. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Grant. Anderson covers. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Milton surveys the floor. Outside, Anderson. To the middle. Gobert inside. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Gobert. Goes back up. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
What a save by Gobert, using that reach to beat the defense to that rebound.
Here's Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Pass to Henderson. There's the 3. Hauled in by Brown.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Portland again missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Anderson with a screen on Brogdon. Anderson against Walker. Launches a 3. Here's Brown. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
There's a screen. Here's Brogdon. The kick out to Walker. Back to Brogdon. Got it up. And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back with you shortly. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Reed in at the center position. Reed finds Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got 6.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Grant with a screen on McDaniels. And it's Simons missing. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Conley. Fires for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Well, the Trailblazers shooting the rock at 58%. There's the triple. And it's Thibault missing. Minnesota's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Reed a screen on Simons. Pass to Towns for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. And it's Simons penetrating. Grant. And he makes it on the layup. Give him 8.
There is Simons drawing the eyes of defenders, creating for his teammate.
Now here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Grant with a screen on McDaniels. And it's Simons missing. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Reed passes to Edwards. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Gets the 3 to fall.
Shooting the 3 with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Simons with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Pass to Graham. Got it. Good job in the low post. Grant's gotten 4 this quarter.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Simons with a steal. Driving inside, and that one is stuffed right through.
Turning into such a great score. Anthony Simons is a bucket getter, having another big night.
Here's Conley, and he banks in the layup. Conley's got 10 points in the game.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Pulls up on the wing, and it's Simons missing.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Spins. Scores off the spin. And now a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Hard to find fault with the D. Towns just beating them with better offense there.
McDaniels inside. He's covered by Simons. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got his first basket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Minnesota's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Milton against Simons. Now here's Milton. He's covered closely. Anderson for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Anthony Simons is more than capable of hammering it down, especially when the defense isn't guarding him tightly.
Milton passes to Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
Rudy's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Anderson.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Gobert with a screen on Thibault. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from outside. Portland trailing here. Simons finds Thibault. Sharp. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Sharp's in his groove now. Don't let him get started.
Anderson with a screen. Puts up a 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Anderson's got 5. Grant the screen. Simons passes to Graham. Off with the layup. He gets it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Jeremy Grant out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Brogdon with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Hook loose. Hit his leg. The official saying it was kicked. Walker, he's checked in from Portland. Some changes for Minnesota. Brogdon double teamed. Here's Thibault. And the powerful one-handed slam.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
To the inside. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
1 minute in now in the 4th quarter. Outside Brogdon. Walker, a screen on McDaniels. Watch out! Brogdon coming through!
And you can't give Brogdon avenues to the rim. That's a recipe for disaster.
Pass to Towns. The jump hook. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Towns, a screen on Thibault. Conley on the attack. Kicks it out, Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Towns has got 11 in the second half. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Anthony Simons comes in for Brogdon. 5 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. Here's Ayton. Portland, no good that time either.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's Towns. Pass to Reed from downtown. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
To the left wing. Back to Simons. Down low. Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
It's so good to watch Grant do his thing on offense. He loves leaping up and dropping the hammer. He's really cooking right now. He's having a phenomenal half.
Now Simons. Pass to Sharp. Back to Simons. Here's Ayton. Inside. And it's Simons missing.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Timberwolves.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Karl Anthony Towns.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
And here's Simons outside. Again, Simons missing.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Floats one. Here's Sharp. They grab their own miss. Back to Simons, looking to end the run. Edwards pulls it in. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Pass to Towns. Reed for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is...
Whoa, wait a second. He's just playing with him now. Anthony Simons baiting the defenders.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul. First.
And that one falls for Towns.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
And so Towns nails them both.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here to walk into enemy territory and deliver a...
For your Portland Trail Blake.
This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. In the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 spot. Here's Sharp. Simons surveying the D. And the basket is good.
Defenders want to get physical with Simons to try to offset some of his athleticism. It doesn't always work.
Young outside. That's good from 17 feet away.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Simons, and the slam dunk by Simons.
The handles right there from Simon. Great job of just creating enough space for him to do the damage.
So, Brent, with the end of the 2023 season, it saw the Blazers finishing 13th in the West.
Yeah, Kevin, that's the second straight year that they've been in that 13th place. And certainly that's not the type of consistency this team is looking for. Look, they're in between. They've got veteran players and young guys coming up. They've got to do something to feed one end of that, and we'll see what they do this year.
Rebounded by the Hawks.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Shots good from Young.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Now, here's Simons. Grant outside. Back to Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now, here is Young. He has 5. Takes it off the glass. Young's got 7.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Grant outside. Aiton a screen on Young. Feibel with the ball. He's against Young, and that one's good. Feibel.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Young looking around. Good on the shot. He's got 9.
Trey's such a good shooter. You aren't going to shake Trae Young on little bumps like that.
Simons against Murray. Simons the pass to Grant. Bay pulls it in.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Hunter. The kick out to Young.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left here in the first quarter.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
At the beginning of his career, Grant was more of a role-playing forward. Those days, though, are long gone.
Well, no question, he just about tripled his shot attempts per game, leading to more and more points. He's even developed that 3-ball to become a multi-level scorer. And it's great to see Grant take on a bigger role over time. Now a real focal point of this offense.
Young finds Bay. Back to Young. Bay with the screen for Young. Now the pass to Okongwu. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
This team has trusted Young's ability to run an offense, and that includes him finding teammates.
Here's Simon. Okongwu grabs the board.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now, here's Okongwu. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Simon's with the ball. Out guarded by Murray. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
And a deep three from Young. Off target from three-point range.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost him.
Hits it from three-point range.
A very capable shooter. Sharp is very confident pulling the trigger from deep.
And Young kicks to Bay. Young outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Young's got 12 points in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
The shot's good. Sharp's got his second basket of the game.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. Another miss by Young. That shot missing. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Trailblazer. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Blazers?
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now, here is Young. Bay finds Hunter. Inside, shot clock at 6. And Okongwu slams it in.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Simons with the ball. 8 points for him.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD, overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. DA, thank you so much. Here's Young. The Blazers getting the bucket. Bay with the screen for Young. Back to Bay. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Bay's got his first bucket in this one.
Encouraging to see Saddiq Bey just stay this confident and looking for that shot off the catch.
Down low, here's Thibault. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
And I'm going to watch the coaching staff to see how many times they're going to call Anthony Simons' number with the way he's got it going here.
Here's Bay. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Ayton a screen on Bay. Driving in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Can sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now, here is Young. He's got 15. Hawks passing it around. A wide open look here for Okongwu. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's Simons. Passes it to Sharp for 3. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
And Young, here we go. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
Blazers ball.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Simons. He's got 12. Grant outside. Pass to Thibault. Off target at the rim.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Simons. Grant outside. Now here's Sharp. Not a lot of room.
Man, this guy is as good a dunker as we have in the NBA. Sharp with some crazy hops.
Pass to Bay. Here's Hunter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Simons, the pass to Grant. And here is Simon. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Bay. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Down the lineup for your Trailblazers. Number 11.
12 seconds left in the first half. Grant outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Trailblazers up. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. Outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in at the guard position. Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
Yeah, and then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step?
The pass to Sharp. Ayton a screen on Hunter. And there's the drive. Sharp, the pass to Ayton. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era. DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, he got that old school draw back to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
Atlanta making a switch here. Capella's checked in and stolen by Ayton. And Brogdon, here we go. Pass to Kamare. Back to Ayton. And Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
Griffin's checked in for the Hawks. Pass to Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Walker. It's good. Walker's got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Bogdanovich against Brogdon. Fires for 3. Bogdanovich, no luck. Trailblazers leading by 9. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said, "There's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games." Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks.
That's a spot where if Sharp can remain consistent, he can add another level of scoring to his game.
Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Capella dishes to Griffin. Will it go? No good on that one. Some solid defense from Ayton. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Walker. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
Yeah, scoring through a pretty good hit right there is Malcolm Brogdon. Here's an N1 opportunity.
A different look now for Portland. Brown's checked in for Ayton. And Henderson subbed in for Shaedon Sharp. Out to the right wing. Murray, the pass to Bogdanovich. That shot off.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection. We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. So for the Hawks, Hunter's checked in for Bay. Matthews comes in for DeJounte Murray. It's Mills in for Bogdanovich. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Brogdon. Trying to end the drought. Back to Mills. Good D by Brogdon. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Portland. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Walker's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Matthews. From deep. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Brogdon. Driving to the basket. Mills can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 13. Pass to Kamare. Back to Brogdon. Here's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brogdon's got 6 points.
Well, Brogdon just has a great feel as to when he should shoot it. Most of the time, it's in rhythm and within the offense.
And that one drops.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
A shot by Brogdon, wide open. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 16.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. He'll make it tough to come. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
It doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Walker, Brogdon out there with Henderson. Then there's Moses Brown. And it's Kamare in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Brown sets a screen for Brogdon. 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Again, Brogdon missing. The Hawks trail by 14. Here's Griffin. Rebounded by Kamare. And for Portland, they're shooting the ball really well in this game. 58%. And Henderson throws it down hard.
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the lead what he can do at the rim.
Here's Mills, and it's blocked by Brown. For 3, Brogdon. Atlanta with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Griffin played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pass to Kamare. Tries a 3. Offensive rebound. Out to Henderson. Here's Kamare. And Henderson throws it down hard.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
To the paint, here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The screen from Brown. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bay comes in for A.J. Griffin. Murray's checked in for Wesley Matthews. Young is subbed in for Patty Mills. Young outside. There's the drive. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And the Trailblazers another 3.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Sharp the pass to Simons. Here's Thibault. Leaps for it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Sharp. The fader. Ayton. Great positioning on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
The tray. Bay pulls it in. Bay's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Okongwu kicks to Murray. There's the pass to Bay. Here's Okongwu. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Trailblazers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Simons.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Simons, the pass to Thibault. Screen by Grant. Simons kicks to Grant. Thibault, the pass to Sharp. Sinks the triple.
Continuing to evolve his game and take on more responsibility for this team. Sharp's such a fun young player to watch.
Here's Young. That one good for 2.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Now here's Thibault. Grant outside. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer off target. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they...
assists. Wow. They are always looking to make that extra pass.
And, you know, that kind of mentality, BA, is contagious. It really goes a long way. Everybody buying in to not just getting a good shot, but going from good to better to best shot.
Now Atlanta starting five. Bay and Okongwu, the duo inside. Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at point guard.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Now here's Towns. And Clarkman, Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor. He's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it. The key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards started. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right, he needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And a deep three from Young. From beyond the arc, and then some.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Conley with the ball, now guarded by Bay. Pass to Reed. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Young against McDaniels. Young with the bucket. Young's got 5.
The control of Young, unleashing a devastating dribble move and finding the shot.
Conley up top, guarded by Young. Pass to Towns. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Good work there as it goes. He's got 5.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
Here's Young, plenty of space. Offensive rebound. The kick to Hunter. Deflects the pass. It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Bay with a screen on McDaniels. Bay outside. Pass to Murray. From deep. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
And so it's Atlanta with it after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And a deep three from Young. Edwards pulls it in. And it's Edwards with the ball from Minnesota. From deep, Conley nails it from beyond the arc.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Young against McDaniels. Bay outside. Back to Young. Okongwu, a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Okongwu. The wide open shot is on the money.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Reed, a screen on Murray. He drops it from range. Edwards has got 7.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Young. He's got 5. Here's Murray. Young finds Murray. Drops in the layup for 2. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
Pass to Reed. Three-pointer. Here's Towns. The kick out to Edwards. And stolen by Murray. On the push. Here comes Atlanta for the finish. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Boy, what an opportunistic defender Murray is. His ball-hawking nature serving him well there.
And here's Reed. Edwards looking for an opening. The 3. That shot off the mark.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Murray. Tries again. Hunter passes to Murray. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Towns can't get it to go. Bay inside. Off target at the rim.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
Tie game in Minnesota. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Bay and Okongwu, the duo inside. And it's Young in at the point. Now here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Big Cat says, take that.
The Hawks trailing. Now Young. Here goes Trey. The kick to Hunter. Bay outside. Let's go with a three. Gets the three ball to go. Bay's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Pass to Reed. Takes the three. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's Young. Okongwu has the open look. Connects on the 17-footer. Okongwu's got 8 points.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. And stolen by Murray. To the paint. Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Now here's Young. He's got 5. On the take, here's Okongwu. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Towns. 7 points in the game. And it's powered home by Towns.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Bay from long range. Another three for Atlanta. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Now here's Conley. He's got 6. Towns down low. Johnson on him. Towns gets the bucket.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Okongwu, a screen on McDaniels. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Johnson, a screen on McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. Johnson finds Young. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Reed. Towns down low, covered by Johnson. Shot's good by Towns.
With his size and touch, there are very few that can match Karl Anthony Towns' skill set, making him an impossible matchup most times.
McDaniels against Young. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Anderson. Back to Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Gobert against Okongwu. Okongwu with the rebound.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Young. Give him 8 points now. From the high post. That's good from Okongwu. On the assist from Young. Okongwu's got 8 points in the quarter. Here's Anderson. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Onyeka Okongwu. He's been the guy making things happen. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready for the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been quite a game for Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got Rudy Gobert, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Tony Brown, and it's Milton in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Pass to Gobert. Kicks it out to Anderson. The crossover. And finished off by Anderson.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Okongwu, the pass to Mills. Okongwu with it. Milton covering. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now here's Bogdanovich. No made baskets yet. 6 to shoot. Milton against Mills. Over Milton. Mills, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness. You got to have some anticipation and timing and the willingness to get down and dirty. You know, he gets there so often. Gobert would like to make these at a higher clip.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Pass to Capella. Johnson on the wing. Now here's Capella. He's guarded closely. And yep, it's good. Capella's got his first 2 points.
Not a lot the defense can do defensively there. I mean, Capella is just a big guy, and he's got a nice touch, too.
And here's Brown for 3. Knocks down the triple. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pass to Capella. Griffin on the wing. And Gobert with a block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
Brown looking around. Back to Milton. Brown passes to Gobert. Gobert working inside.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Johnson a screen on Milton. Outside Johnson. Back to Mills. Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
Outside, Brown. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Check out the immediate response to the jam.
Oh, both sides are fired up.
I think the stakes just got raised a little bit.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Minnesota has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Stolen by Capella. And here's the fast break. Pass to Mills. Launches it. That shot, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And here's Brown for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Brown against Bogdanovich. The 3 is up. Atlanta with a rebound.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And I applaud Bogdanovich's effort level, working hard to make the most of a forced turnover.
And Minnesota calls time here. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for the Hawks. Murray comes in for Mills. 44 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to McDaniels from behind the arc. Hits a 3-pointer. McDaniels got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Capella. He's got 6. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Boy, he's a powerful presence with great length. Capella can make things happen inside for sure.
Pass to Towns. Now McDaniels. Back to Towns. Reed for 3. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
That really could be a morale-crushing 3-pointer, fellas.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Bey and Capella, they're inside. Bogdanovich is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Griffin in at the 3. Edwards for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Pass to Okongwu. He puts up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 9th assist of the game now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Young finds Bey. The 3 ball. Counted from distance.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
High post read. Outside Conley. The three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Conley against Young. Right side Conley. McDaniels passes to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Outside Hunter. Young looking for an opening. And the Hawks tack on 2 more. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Towns. Nifty move. And it's powered home by Towns.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
Young from long range. Young missing again.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Here's the three. The shot by Conley, no good. Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And it's Young to the rack.
And the defense really has no chance when Young gets in space. He's just too skilled.
McDaniels a screen. Lets the three fly. Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Give credit to Young's tenacity from the interior. Getting the D's attention right there.
And both free throws good for Young. There's 1:26 left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Towns. And Towns slams it home.
It's clear now how this is going to end, and I'm not surprised.
Great win for the Timberwolves.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Karl Anthony Towns.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Here's a Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by a Okongwu.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Towns, left side, fires the three, gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's a Okongwu for 3. Drops in the 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Conley against Young. Here's Towns. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly...
very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The wingman is Sharp and Thibault. Andre Ayton out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Simons in at the point. Now here is Conley. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here is Edwards. Towns down low, working on Grant. And Towns gets it to go.
That, to me, is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
A floater and rejection by McDaniel. To the inside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Reed. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, three-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
And there's the call on DeAndre. That is his first foul of the game. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Reed. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Shaedon Sharp picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
The Timberwolves shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Simons, the pass to Sharp. Simons with the screen on Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of this one. The first one falls. Good on both. Minnesota with the ball. And the pass to McDaniels. Conley with it. To the middle. Here's Reed. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Reed's got 5 now.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Passes it to Reed. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. He's got 8.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
Here's Sharp. Portland again missing. Timberwolves leading by 6. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Now here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Grant sets a screen for Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Basket counts.
How about the power from DeAndre Ayton on that finish right through the contact?
And Reed has it in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Reed's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Timberwolves. Simons surveying the D. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Trailing by 5. Ayton, the pass to Simons. To the inside. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And stolen by Ayton. Sharp, the pass to Grant. To the paint. And the dunk by Grant.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength, uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
And here's Conley outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Freed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Lead the league is... Now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. Can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Reed kicks to McDaniels. Now here's Edwards, defended by Thibault. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Timberwolves split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Gobert double teamed. Down low. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Conley. Scoreless thus far. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Simons. He's got 6. Here's Sharp. Kicks to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And it's Towns on the follow. Towns has got 9 points.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
Sharp, the pass to Ayton. Now, here's Sharp. He's covered closely. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Anderson, he's checked in for Towns. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Troy Brown's checked in for Edwards. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley. Brown wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead. Milton against Simon. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 8.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Anderson with the screen for Brown. Has to Gobert. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Simons. Count the basket. Simons has got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Anderson, a screen on Simon. Milton's shot is good.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
And it's Simons missing. Minnesota leading by 4. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players doors to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013. Probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
Brogdon, he's checked in for Portland. And finished off by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Brogdon the pass to Grant over Anderson. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Grant.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Brown outside. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. Traps in the tray. Brogdon's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Gobert with a screen for Milton. Inside. And again, it's Rudy Gobert. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Here's Brogdon. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brogdon's got 5 points so far.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Brown outside. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
How about the finish through contact by Rudy Gobert? Wow.
Brogdon left side. Over Milton. Count them 1. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Brogdon.
You know, just what they were looking for right there. That's not a shot he's going to miss.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And Fernie Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Ayton in at center. And it's Towns missing.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
I'll tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Towns with the steal. He kicks it to McDaniels. At the top of the key, Reed. There's the 3. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Trailblazers trail by 6. And Simons, here we go. Good work there as it goes.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
McDaniels, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Trailblazers. To the inside, and that one is hammered home.
Wow, Malcolm Brogdon doing work off the dunk. That is nice.
Bangs home the trifecta. Reeves got 18 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now, here's Thibault. He has yet to score. Clock at 6. Portland needs to get off a shot. Ayton wide open. And Portland again with the bucket.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Fires the 3. Reed misses.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ayton. And here now is Thibault.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest shots.
And that's an intentional foul. Gobert, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Edwards kicks to Reed. Conley into the lane. Outside Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Trailblazers trail by 4. Brogdon kicks to Thibault. Simon's on the wing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Reed. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Troy Brown's checked in for Edwards. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Stolen by Walker. Thibault on the wing. Simons against Milton. Simons the pass to Ayton. Walker with a clean look. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Timberwolves leading by 4. Anderson a screen on Simon. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
Simon's on the wing. Portland moving the ball around. The pass to Ayton. Back to Simons. 6 to shoot. Into the lane. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like it.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Brogdon against Brown. There's 39 seconds left in the 3rd. And finished off by Brown.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in. Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Milton the pass to Brown. Milton sets the screen for Brown. That one goes in. Brown's got 7 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Simons, here we go.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. They throw good, Simons. And Simons drops them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Brown the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Timberwolves ahead, leading by... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
I'll tell you, for a center, the big man has got excellent touch at the free throw line.
For the Trailblazers, Grant, he's checked in for Walker. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Conley against Simon. Here's Reed. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Reed's got 21.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Grant surveying the D to the paint. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Outside Conley. Towns a screen on Simon. Conley the pass to Reed. Fires from deep. The rebound by Sharp.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And so they foul intentionally. Now, here's Sharp. Passes to Simons. Down low. And it's Sharp missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Stolen away. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Back to Simons. Buries it down low. Simons has got 16 here in the second half.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Conley with a wide-open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Portland trailing here. Ayton a screen. Going inside. And they take the lead. 12 points for Shaden Sharp.
Oh, just beautiful setup. They found the size mismatch inside, delivered when they really needed it.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Over to the wing. Reed finds Conley. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Simons with the screen on Edwards. The kick out to Simons. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sharp. With the clock winding down. Here's the teardrop. And Simons with the lay-in good. Simons has got the lead up to 1 now for the Trailblazers. Edwards with the screen for Conley. Edwards kicks to Conley. Pass to Reed. And they go to the intentional foul. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Edwards got his first 3 points of the game.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Thibault with the ball. Ayton finds Thibault. Now Simons. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A shot, and Towns throws it down.
When your stars shine bright in the toughest moments, Towns the look of a superstar.
A kick out to Simons. It falls, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment. They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
Simons with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Here's Sharp. Yes!
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. And Reed has it in the corner. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Simons. It's stolen by Edwards. To the left wing. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was up. Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Well, Smitty, you want dunks and fast breaks and high-flying basketball? Well, you're in luck tonight, my friend. These are two athletic teams here.
Yes, indeed. BA, I played on a team with great athletes in Portland. Those were fun squads to play on. Each trip down the court, you never knew what could happen.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Jeremy Grant out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
Here's Sharp out to Simons. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. From the wing. And Ayton pulls it down.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Outside for Grant. Thibault passes to Ayton. On the wing, Simons. Back to Ayton. And Ayton, throw it down.
My Lord, the agility on that size. Ayton's on another level.
Okongwu, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Ayton passes to Thibault. Simons with it. Ooh, stolen by Murray. From about 16. Pass to Young. Now Murray. Okongwu, the pass to Murray. Takes a three. Thibault with the board. Well, Smitty, during the 2022 offseason, the Hawks made a blockbuster trade for DeJounte Murray.
Atlanta sending a clear signal. They want to win now. And I love it, B.A. The front office showing confidence in their players.
There's Simons with a three. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
Thibault against Young. And he buries his first look.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Pass to Sharp. Shoots over Young. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simons.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
Here's Murray. Drives to the hoop. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What force by DeJounte Murray. He punched that down.
Portland leading. It's Sharp on the wing. Guarded by Young. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, Smitty, we've seen some ridiculous leapers in the NBA. But Shaedon Sharp is at another level.
Yeah, Grant, some reports, they have his vertical jump at 50 inches. He can posterize anyone in this league. And one of those guys who is capable of doing crazy dunks.
And Young, here we go. And here's Okongwu for three. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
As a point guard, Trae Young knows his guys depend on him to find them, especially when uncovered.
Simons, a screen on Young. Out to Simons. Over to the left wing. Ayton passes to Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Here's Ayton. Rebound Atlanta. Murray deciding where to go with it. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Young with the drive. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Grant with a screen on Murray. Grant outside. Beyond the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Bay with a screen on Thibault. Jacks up a 3. And Young is good from 3. Young's got 7.
Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young welcomes this duel because they're usually to his advantage.
To the inside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Young against Thibault. And Young, here we go. Bay passes to Young. On the wing, Bay. He's covered by Grant. Bay, good.
Smooth move by Saddiq Bey, staying agile and getting past the defender.
Simons outside. Down low. That's good from Grant on the assist by Simons. Simons got 4 assists in the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really fill it. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Trailblazers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
On the court right now for Portland. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Anthony Simons out there with Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
A jack-of-all-trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
They get it back. Outside Hunter. The 3 is up. Young against Thibault. Young looking over the floor. Second chance shot. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Leading by 5. And so here's Portland. The drive by Simons.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? It's good. Simons got 7 points.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Picked up by Okongwu. Pass to Hunter. Outside Young. Outside for Bay. Outside Hunter. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And a deep 3 from Young. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
Young against Thibault. Bay from long range. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Bay's gotten his second bucket.
Assertive shot by Saddiq Bey from the arc, finds his angle and doesn't waste it.
And he makes it.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Okongwu, no good. Portland has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Simons outside. Inside. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
Hey, no good. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. And it's Simons penetrating. Ayton finds Thibault. Back to Ayton. Fires the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Bogdanovich on the wing. This one for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Well, Bogdan Bogdanovich played his first 5 years in a different pro league. But he was ready when he arrived, Smitty.
BA hit the ground running. Such a good shooter. He's getting double digits every night he's on the floor. Listed at 6'4", but Anthony Simons has a 6'9" wingspan, and that length certainly helps him on the interior.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul for the Trailblazers. Williams is checked in for Ayton. Walker comes in for Grant, and Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Simons. Brogdon, the pass to Sharp. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And here's Young. Bay from long range. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Walker, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Atlanta making some changes here. Capella comes in for Okongwu, and it's Johnson in for Bay. Wainwright's checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Sharp. Capella screen on Brogdon to stop the run. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Robert Williams picks up 1.
The confidence Trae Young plays with is really something. It helps him be such a thorn in the D side.
And he nails the 3rd. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Here's Brogdon. Oh! Brogdon rising up for the flush.
Rising up. Brogdon, not your average point guard.
Young, the pass to Capella. Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board. Here's Portland now. They're on a 17-7 run. Williams, a screen on Young. And he's going for... Oh, hello! Time Lord with the oop.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
The kick out to Williams. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Walker. Now Young with a steal. And so it's Portland up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Building this lead up in... Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Young runs point with Bogdanovich at the 2. Johnson is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Capella in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Wainwright, pass to Williams. Walker for 3. Nails it from 3. Walker's got 6.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. Yes, it's good.
This is where Clint Capella makes his bread, imposing his will in the paint.
Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Takes it inside. Here's Williams. Hey, rejected by Capella. Bogdanovich from long range. Drills it from deep.
So quick. Get Bogey the ball. He'll knock him down.
To the inside. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Down by 15. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Young. Capella's got 4 points in the quarter. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. From deep and out of bounds. The Hawks will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And the Hawks making a change here. Murray's checked in. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, through NBA Africa, the league is putting a lot of resources into growing the game there. Hall of Famer Dikembe Mutombo is an investor, and he said, "It's always been my dream since I got into the league. I want to see the NBA on my continent. Africa's a place full of treasure, and I'm happy to see it taking place." Brian?
Outstanding. Look forward to that. Thanks, Allie. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Griffin, he's checked in for Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. 4-3. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Thibault passes to Simons. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Grant. Shot clock at 5. And the shot's good. Grant's got 11.
Good touch from Jeremy Grant, able to get himself inside and get the job done.
Banked it in off the glass.
I mean, he's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's a beautiful play.
Murray against Simons. Down low. Sharp, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Ayton, a screen on Murray. Simons. That one is off. Capella with the defensive effort. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter. Grant with a screen on Murray. Here he goes. Hey, rejected by Capella.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Sharp. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Capella.
Sharp wants to go to the line. You've got to love his willingness to accept contact.
Matthews, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Murray against Simons. Murray's shot is good. He's got 6.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them at a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Ayton with it. Checked by Murray. The jump hook. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 11 points.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Portland has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Simons outside. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
On the wing, Simons. Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Murray. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so here's Portland. They led by as many as 18. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Simons in at the point. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Back to Griffin. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Grant with it, now guarded by Bay. To the middle. Ayton, no good. Boy, this Hawks squad is struggling. Left side Murray. Here's Okongwu. It's rebounded by Grant. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. And he lobs it up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Anthony Simons looks real comfortable running the pick and roll as the young combo guard continues to grow as a passer.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. On the wing, Simons. Guarded by Okongwu. Ayton draws the double. And here's Simons outside. Sends it home from three-point land. And that's a double-double for him now. Murray against Simons. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
The Hawks making a switch here. Young's checked in. On the wing, Bay. He's covered by Grant. Bay, no good.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Grant, the pass to Simons. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Murray comes in for Matthews. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Young. The putback. It's good on the putback. Okongwu's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Simons left side. The rebound by Murray. Here's Atlanta with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Young finds Okongwu. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
The three from Ayton. And Bay pulls it down. Well, the Hawks shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Cuts off the pass. Grant outside. A deep three. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. And here's Young. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Trey is just going off. So aggressive on the offensive end.
Portland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. There's Simons with a 3. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. The 3 from Ayton. He can't hit that time. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's Young. Driving to the basket. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Simons. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection. Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Trailblazers.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Simons.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
Young, the pass to Murray. And again, it's Atlanta.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
Simons with it. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They
Minnesota Timberwolves. Oh, we get to see, Brent, two of the league's strongest backcourts tonight. And this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste. Am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play. It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Reed in at the 5. Conley with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Towns for 3, and finished off by McDaniel.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And Young kicks to Bay. The basket good off the assist from Young.
And Bay doing a great job of getting his feet ready to line that one up.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
On its way from Young for 2. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
All about getting into a rhythm as a shooter. When Trae Young finds his, he's pretty fine at taking those shots.
Edwards can't hit. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hunter, no one around him. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Bring that bucket in no time at all.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Young dishes to Okongwu. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Launches it. Shot by McDaniels. No good. Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. For 3, Hunter. Murray the pass to Okongwu. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. And Young kicks to Murray. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Young. Fades back. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And here are the Timberwolves. What a luxury, Brent, it is to have Trae Young head up this team.
Unbelievable, just a walking bucket. And there's nights where you could just expect something special is coming at the hands of Trae Young. So much success in the early part of his career, and he hasn't slowed down.
Okongwu finds Young. Fires away from way outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And Towns gets it to go.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
It's Young on the wing. McDaniels defending. Okongwu a screen. Young with no one around. And he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the contest. And so he hits the technical free throw.
One of the truly elite offensive players in the NBA, Trae Young can carry a team and more with that shooting and playmaking. He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Offline with his 3. The Hawks trail by 3. Young outside. Trains the 3-pointer. He's got 9.
And those assist numbers for Murray keep going up because he can score.
Edwards passes to Conley. Pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Atlanta with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Towns at the elbow. And the dunk by Towns.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Young outside. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Bay. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Minnesota in the lead. Passes it to McDaniels. Reed with it. Back to McDaniel. Conley with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
Murray, no good. For three, Edwards. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
And so it's Minnesota in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. The wing set for them, Edwards and McDaniels. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Reed. And it's Conley in at the one spot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Hawks trail by 6. Young looking around. The three. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
That's an area DeJounte Murray continues to work on. When he's hitting threes, man, he's dangerous.
Looking at DeJounte Murray, it's amazing, Brent, how well he recovered from a serious injury just a few years ago.
Yeah, you never know how a guy is going to bounce back from an ACL injury and a complete year off from basketball, but he is back to full strength, and he has been awesome.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive, talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And nice concentration. Towns staying laser focused near the rim.
Young finds Bay. It's good from long range. Bay's got 6.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now it's an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Young from outside. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Offensive rebound. Out to Edwards. The 3. Reed. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And good recognition there from Trae. It's part of his role. He's got to find open guys.
They set the pick, and DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for Bay. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Gobert, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Anderson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Anderson. Just 4 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
The putback, Gobert. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray, good.
And wasting no time, DeJounte Murray off the catch.
Brown outside. That one's off, still out of sync. And here we go, fast break. Murray's got it. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Brown outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. He can't get that one. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The guard set is Young and Bogdanovich. Johnson is out there with Griffin. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Bogdanovich, no luck. Timberwolves leading by 9. Alexander Walker passes to Brown. Here's Gobert, and Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times, throws that one away.
Nailed from three-point land. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Bogdanovich against Brown. Outside, Bogdanovich. On the wing, Johnson. Puts up a 3. A putback. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. There's Brown with the 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it. Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
The kick out to Anderson. Lets it go with the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
That's a pretty good look from Kyle Anderson. Good form as he squares up and knocks down 1 from the perimeter.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They're rolling here with a 9-point run.
And you look at Bogdanovich, the Serbian sharpshooter, so skilled.
Yeah, Bogdanovich is a guy, Greg, that does just a great job of playing off the ball. He knows that's his role. He's got to find opportunities to get into space and be ready to knock things down. But it does not take away from that effort he gives you defensively.
They set the screen. The pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Anderson. And here's Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Bogdanovich. And it's Brown missing. The Hawks trail by 16. A 3-ball. The offensive rebound.
Good energy down low from Young, creating a second chance all by himself.
And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18 points. Anderson passes to Brown. And taken away by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Young with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Johnson, a wide open look, and the shot is long.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And here's Anderson for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Kyle Anderson getting physical with the defense that time. That helps him draw the contact.
So for the Hawks, Bay comes in for Johnson. That's Mills in for Trae Young. And he nails the third. Atlanta's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Anderson outside. Another miss by Minnesota. The Hawks trail by 16. And Mills kicks to Bogdanovich. 1:10 left in the third. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Gobert with a screen for Milton. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Hawks shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Here's Alexander Walker from outside off the mark. Left side, Griffin. Pass to Bay. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The feed to Capella. Back to Bay. Just 5 to shoot. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, man, Bay. That was deep.
Minnesota leading by 10. Anderson outside. Gobert with a screen for Anderson. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
There's the triple. Reed with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bay. It's stolen by Capella. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break with a 10-point lead. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Minnesota, Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Reed in at the center, locking down the middle.
Saddiq Bey has so many intriguing parts about his game. If he can remain a consistent three-point shooter, he's going to do some damage in this league.
Deep 2 from Murray. They get it back. Pass to Bay. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And here's Mills from the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. Right side, Towns. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Capella, good, and the assist goes to Murray.
like it when Capella looks to score like this, especially when he's got that kind of positioning.
For three, Edwards. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Edwards makes it dueling three-pointers, showing some leadership, getting that one back.
Griffin passes to Capella. Kicks to Mills. From deep three-point territory, Capella, great positioning on the putback.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Now here is Conley, covered by Mills. Conley, the pass to Edwards. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Hunter comes in for A.J. Griffin. Young is subbed in for Patty Mills.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
3 points.
Edwards against Murray. Here's Bay. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Bay's got 4 points in the quarter.
Strong response there by Bay, upping the competitive nature here a little.
Edwards passes to Conley. Lets it go from deep. Towns dishes to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. No coverage that time. Edwards got 9 points now in just the second half. Murray from deep three-point territory. From the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's McDaniels. Now here's Reed. Defense is right there. Towns a screen on Okongwu. Spins. Scores off the spin.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Deep 2 from Murray. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. The lead is 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Timberwolves.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
The putback, rebound Atlanta. Murray from deep three-point territory. The basket good, off the assist from Young.
And it feels like DeJounte Murray's working at the post office right now because there's stamps of him all over this game.
Towns a screen on Young. Conley for 3. Bay pulls it in.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And that one is good.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And the shot goes in.
Boy, Murray just one of those guys who loves to work it inside.
Here's Reed. And again, Minnesota with a triple.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. All right, David. Thank you. And that about wraps it up.
Thanks,